bring your mind fully to your breath. So be mindful. Listen, notice, bring your attention to the details. And remember, if the breath is the first form of movement, it's also the breath that's creating all these other movements in my body. So if my body feels tense, if I feel I'm quite rigid, if I don't feel my body's relaxed and in tune, my breath is probably the number one cause of these sensations. So by smoothing out the breath, by lengthening the breath, we begin to ease these tensions in the body. And we're going to practice the Sitali Pranayama, the one I just told you about, that helps us really refresh our body. It's great for you that's feeling super heat and hot and this warmth. So it's a very refreshing breath. Basically, we find the lengthening in the spine. We curl the tongue in between the lips. We breathe gently, softly, fully through the tongue. We tuck the tongue back in, close the lips, and we gently exhale through the nose. Don't rush the air out. Let it slowly release. And let's keep going. Curl the tongue. Breathe in slowly, gently, deeply. Recoil the tongue back into the lips, close the lips, and exhale through the nose. And we bring the tongue back out again. We curl the tongue. We inhale through the belly, through the rib cage, using our diaphragm. Recoil the tongue back in, close the lips, and exhale as you contract the belly. And let's keep going for a few more rounds. Find your rhythm, find your pace, and start noticing through this rhythm, through this pace, if your body feels more fresh, if your body feels more comfort in the heat. Keep going for a few more rounds, really noticing what happens, how you feel. If it really brings this sense of freshness. If you feel like your body's cooling down. We just do one more round, finish up your last round, and come back to a neutral breathing, diaphragmic breathing, and just notice the sensations of the body. Breathe in and breathe out. We begin to open our eyes. We notice our space. We bring our chin towards the left just to get a nice stretch in our neck. And then we change sides, chin to the right. We change sides again, go back to the left. Now draw your chin towards your shoulder and circle all the way down to center. Chin towards the right shoulder, and then come up. And back down towards the right. Down through center towards the left. One more time on each side. So take your time. Use the breath to guide you through the movement. And we slowly bring the chin back to center. Slowly roll your shoulders up. Exhale back and down. Just to find space in between the shoulders. And again, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. One more. Shoulders roll up. Exhale back and down. Open your hands nice and out to the sides. Right hand grabs your head and press. Now you can keep your left arm lengthened, or you can bring your left hand onto your left shoulder, or you can let your hand rest. Notice which variation suits you best. Try to keep your right shoulder away from the ear. It's more about slightly pressing the right hand onto your head. And we slowly come back to center. We change sides. Left hand, right ear. And find whichever variation suits you best. Remember to keep your left shoulder away from your ear. And we come back to center. Your palms face forward here. Let's move our shoulders a bit. So right hand is going to point back as your right shoulder curls in. Then we switch. Yes. And then we switch again. We switch again, really moving in through the shoulders. And again. And again. And then when our right palm points up and our left palm points back, right hand goes up, left hand goes down. We bend both elbows. We try to bring our hands together, but if they don't touch, which is my case, and I don't want to pull on it and press against it, you just press your hands against your back. Try not to curl. So roll the shoulders back, even though we're doing an external and an internal rotation here. Open up. Breathe. Breathe. And one more breath in and out. We gently release. Right hand comes down. Left hand circles up and over your head. Give yourself a nice side body stretch in the left side body, and you can always keep that left hand stretching over or bend the elbow, grabbing onto your head so your head doesn't collapse, and pointing your chin towards your left armpit. Really opening up in the left side body. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more. And exhale. We come back up. We open both hands out to the sides. And let's move the shoulders again. Point the right hand back, left hand forward, and switch. Yeah. And then switch. And then switch. The movement comes from the shoulder, okay? Yeah. And then when our left hand points forward and the right hand points back, left hand rises, right hand lowers, left hand bends towards the center of the back, right hand bends, and we try to bring the hands together. We roll the shoulders out, chest forward, keep your neck loose. Breathe. Breathe in for 2. And breathe in for 3. We slowly release. Circle, left hand down, right hand up and over. Right palm points down. Get that stretch in the right side body. You can always bring your right hand onto your head. Remember again, this is just so that you don't collapse in the neck. Bring your chin towards your armpit. Really open up through the armpit. Breathe. And we slowly come back to rise. Hands come all the way up towards the sky. And let's take a twist. Right hand, left knee, if it's available. Left hand comes behind you. Inhale, take a long breath. And exhale, take a twist. Inhale, take a long breath in. And exhale, twist gently. One more. And exhale. And we circle, come all the way up, and let's switch sides. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more. And twist. And we circle both hands up and over. And again, we interlace the hands and just bring the hands behind the neck. Open your elbows. Really reach your heart towards the sky. Yeah. And here you can circle over to the left a bit. And then change sides, circle over to the right. With little twists here. Remember to open the elbows out, shoulders out. Project your chest forward. And we gently come back to center. Breathe in. And slowly release the hands. Bring the tips of the fingers next to the sides. Press the tips and notice as if you're pressing the points of the fingers and your whole spine just really erects and lengthens. Press. Shoulders away from your ears, almost as if you're trying to take your booty off of the floor, as if you have the string on the top of your head that's pulling you, and you're just lengthening through every single vertebra. And slowly we release. Right foot stays in, left leg slides out. Yes. So our left hand is going to slide onto our left leg as our right hand circles up and over. Press your left heel down, point your toes up high, and your left shoulder, roll it out. Left elbow in. Reach over. Breathe. Breathe in for 2. And breathe in for 3. And we come back up as we breathe in. And we exhale, lower the hands. Bend your left knee here. Yes. Now grab your big toe if you can, okay, with your 2-piece fingers. Right hand is going to go behind you. It's just like an opposite. It's like a easy twist, looking over your right shoulder. And we come back to center, and let's switch sides. So slide the right leg, left leg in. Right hand slides as you press the right heel, hold on to your big toes. Maybe you can hold on to that big toe, maybe you can't, and it's fine if you can't. Just try to create that external rotation with your shoulder and bring your right elbow in. Left hand slides up and over. Breathe in for 1. Exhale. Breathe in for 2. Exhale. And breathe in for 3. We come back up. Bend your right knee. Hold on to that big toe. Press your shoulder, your elbow. And just slide your left hand back, opening up. Yes. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. One last breath in. And out. We come back to center. Baddha Konasana. Bring your feet together. Let your knees slide open. Inhale as you lengthen your spine. And exhale as you fold forward. And let's do like 3 pulsations here. Inhale as you round. Open up and exhale, fold forward. Inhale as you round. Exhale, fold forward. One more. Inhale as you round. And exhale, fold forward. We slowly unroll. Hold on to our knees and bring the knees in. Yes. Feet parallel to your knees. Seated cat-cow here. So around the spine as you breathe in, and you can hold on to the back of your thighs or onto your knees. Inhale. And exhale. Roll your shoulders back, chest forward. Inhale, round. And exhale. One more. And exhale. Come back to neutral. Circle your hands behind you. Your palms face towards your body. Roll your shoulders back as you breathe in. Press your feet down. On the exhale, just press and lift the hips. Breathe in here. And exhale, slowly lower. Adjust as you breathe in, open up. And exhale, up high, hips come up high. Inhale here. Exhale, lower. One more breath in as we adjust. Exhale as we lift the hips. Yes. Inhale here. Exhale as we lower. Beautiful. We come up, we circle our legs, and we come onto all fours. So your hands are parallel to your shoulders and your knees are parallel to your hips. Round the spine as you breathe in. Exhale, kick the booty, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back. Let's do 4 more of these. Inhale, round. Exhale. Inhale, round. Exhale. Inhale, round. Exhale, last one. Inhale, round. And exhale. We come back to neutral and slide your left leg back and just lean back so that you really get that stretch in your calf and forward. Back and forward. Be mindful with the movement and remember to use the breath to really guide you and to release this tense spot of the body. We come back to neutral. We lift the left leg and we circle the left leg out to the side. Yeah, so press the 3 corners of your feet, 3 points of your feet down. Notice that my left leg is right aligned with my hip. I keep my spine neutral and I just lean forward and back here. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Beautiful. Now from here, we come all the way up. Yes, slide the left hand, right hand up, and get the stretch in the right side body. Breathe. Breathe. And slowly we come up. Breathe in. Now we're going to point our left foot out. Yeah, so it's pointing inwards. We're going to point it out. Yeah. We're going to bend the knee and open our arms. Yeah. And we come back up as we breathe in. And we exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in and out. Hold here. So warrior 2 variation. Notice this warrior 2, lower down into the hip. Really feel your groin opening up here. Taking soft breaths. We're not heating the body. We come back up. We press and notice if this is available. Right hand can come down onto a block or onto the floor. Engage your glutes as you lift and kick your hip forward. And point your heel back to where it was. So we're extending the left leg. Left arm up and over your head. Breathe. 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 And we slowly come back up as we breathe in. And exhale, hands come down. Beautiful. Hands come down in front of you. Lift your left foot and circle your left foot back. Left knee comes down. Extend the right leg. Right foot, right toes down. Give your calf a nice stretch, leaning back and forward. We find neutral. We lift the right leg. We circle and open out to the side. Point the right foot down and move the hips back and forward. Back and forward. Back, yes. Forward. One more time. Back and forward. From here, press the feet down, the foot down, and lengthen the spine. Right hand slides, left hand stretches up and over your head. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and out. One more. Exhale. We come all the way up as we breathe in. Exhale, hands lower. Point the right toes out. Open the hands. And here we go. We bend the knee. Inhale as we lengthen the hands. Exhale, bend. Breathe in. Exhale, bend. Breathe in. And exhale, bend. Lower, stay here a bit, and you can find some pulsations in your warrior two stance. We come back up. We start stretching and bringing the right heel down. Left hand comes down. Right hand up and over towards the sky. Breathe. Engage your glutes here. Send your hips forward. Breathe. Breathe. And breathe. And we come back up. Breathe in. Exhale, hands come down. Lift the right leg, breathe in, and circle the right leg back, bringing your right knee down onto the floor. Beautiful. From here, press the hands down. Send your booty towards your heels. Bring your knees out. So active child's pose. We're going to take a few undulations here. As you press the hands down, begin to round the spine. Shoulders align with your wrists. Maybe you can lower here or just kick the booty back and find some undulations. Once your booty touches your heels, round the spine forward. Shoulders align. Maybe you can lower. Roll your shoulders back. Engage the glutes. And we go back into bringing the heels, the booty towards the heels. And again, round. Notice what's available. You can always kick the booty back and just find that spinal undulation. Last one. Round as you breathe in and round. And exhale, kick the booty back. Beautiful. And let's round into downward facing dog now. So take the knees off of the floor. Yes, so once you found your down dog, be mindful, slow. Bend one knee at a time. Notice your calves feel a bit looser. Roll your shoulders away. Bring your eyes, your gaze towards your belly button. And just really feel the spine lengthen as you press and push the floor away from you. We look forward and we begin to walk forward gently, one step at a time. Feet can come a bit wider than your hips, no problem. Inhale as we look forward and we lengthen the spine. And exhale as we fold forward. Inhale as we look forward and lengthen. And exhale, fold. One more inhale as we lengthen. And exhale, fold. With the knees bent, we begin to unroll vertebra by vertebra. Yes, gently, softly. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Palms next to the body in Tadasana, mountain pose. You can bring your hands onto your hips here, Margot. Let's do some circular movements. Yeah, circular movements, hips forward and back. And do 3 on one side. Once you've done 3 on one side, just change directions. Beautiful. And we come back to neutral. Okay, so let's send our weight onto our left foot as we bring the right knee in. And let's play with doing some circular movements with the right hip. So circle, back, play with balance, and bring it back down. In. Yes. Circle, back, and down, and in. Circle, open up, back, down, and in. Now this time we're going to circle, open up, back as we begin to bend our standing knee, and we step the right foot back. Beautiful. Circle your hands up and over, and your right knee comes down. Yes, beautiful. So from here, let's find an easy twist. So right hand forward, left hand back, and descend in the hip as your left hand drops towards your right thigh, and your right hand stretches over. Breathe. Breathe. Yes. Breathe. And breathe. We're going to come back to that neutral hip. We're going to try and take the knees off of the floor as we circle the hands and come into our warrior 2. Yes, adjust in your warrior 2. Ground your feet down onto the floor. Feel the energy rising from the feet down. Adjust from the feet, ankles, knees, hips, full spine, shoulders, palms face up. Lean forward as we breathe in, and exhale. Reverse your warrior as you breathe out. Inhale and exhale. And we come back to neutral as we breathe in. Exhale, circle the hands down, and bring your right knee down. From here, look forward as you breathe in, and exhale, just stretch your left leg. Beautiful. Pulsations, inhale, look up. Exhale, adjust the hip. Slowly lower. Inhale. And exhale. Bend the front knee. Breathe in and just slide. Breathe out. Yes, press the hands down, flex the toes. Inhale here. And exhale, down dog. Bend one knee at a time. Look forward and walk all the way to the front. Inhale halfway and exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold forward. One more. Exhale, fold forward slowly. We begin to unroll. Press the feet down, anchor the feet down. Beautiful. Palms point out, adjust in your Tadasana. Breathe in here. And out. Send your weight onto your right leg as your left knee comes in. Let's do 3 circular movements. 1, play with balance, with stability, a little bit of mobility in the hip. 2, beautiful. And 3. On the 4th one, we circle, we open, and we step all the way back. We lengthen and we begin to bend the knee down towards the floor. Open up, left hand forward, right hand back as we breathe in. And exhale, lower the hip, right hand descends towards the left thigh, left hand up and over. Inhale here. And exhale here. Inhale. Exhale. One last breath in. And out. We come back to neutral in the hips and in the arms. Take the back knee off of the floor as we circle the arms and we come into a warrior 2. Yes, so adjust in your warrior 2. Find strength, but at the same time, stability, grace. We shouldn't be sweating here. Try and neutralize the breath. It's more about opening up in the body, finding that stable, firm point. Breathe in and out. Palms face up. We lean forward as we breathe in. And we exhale, reverse our warrior. Inhale as we come back to neutral. Exhale, hands come down. Bend your left knee down onto the floor. Breathe in. And exhale, lengthen the right leg back. 3 pulsations here. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Last one. And fold forward. Bend the front knee. Breathe in. And exhale, just slide all the way back. Beautiful. Open your knees out to the side, Margot. Let's take a nice resting Balasana, child's pose. Let your booty relax onto your heels. And you can wiggle the hips from side to side. Take a moment to really connect with the sensations of the body. Notice how present your mind is in every single movement, starting from the first form of movement, the breath. How conscious are you of it? How aware? And how connected do you feel to this breath? This breath is leading you to all the external sensations that you're having in the body, in your physical body, or all the movement that's going on in your mind. Let's get a nice side body stretch. Walk the hands over to the right. Don't overstretch, Margot. It's just a matter of getting a nice release into the left side body. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And let's walk towards the left. Same thing here. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. We slowly come back to center. We begin to unroll and come all the way up. We bring our knees slightly in. We come onto our knees. Roll your shoulders back. Bring your hands onto your lower back here. Ustrasana. Engage your glutes. Project your chest, your heart towards the sky. Breathe. Breathe. And breathe. When we come back up, we slowly lower and sit onto our heels. And bring your hands onto your thighs. Yeah, and let's take our initial breathing. So your body is a little bit warmed up, natural. You did a lot of effort, you moved the body. Let's pace it down and refresh it with the Sitali breathing. Again, curl the tongue in between the lips. We breathe in through the little hole in between the tongue, using the diaphragm, so projecting the belly forward and the rib cages out. And exhale, recoil the tongue, close the lips, and release the air through the nose. Point the tongue out. Breathe in. Recoil. Exhale through the nose. And again. Recoil and exhale through the nose. 2 more. Exhale through the nose. Last one. Recoil and exhale through the nose. And just give your moment to just tune in, come back to the neutral breathing, but feel the body sensations, notice what you feel. Open the eyes, send your booty down onto the floor, and circle your legs forward. Yes. So from here, you can just gently start lying down onto your back. If you feel any type of discomfort, let me know. And maybe draw in the knees towards your armpits, just opening up out to the sides. Yeah, just give yourself a few rolling from side to side, gentle, soft massage. If you manage, happy baby, feet come up high, grab onto the outer edges, lower the lower back if it's possible. Shoulders roll back. Slowly release and place your feet back down onto the floor, onto the outer edges of the mat, and let both knees draw over to the right. Yeah, so give yourself a nice stretch. And the lower back, in the hip, in the quad. Breathe. We circle back to center and we change sides. We come back to center. We press the heels down as we breathe in. On the exhale, hands next to the hips, just rise the hips a bit. Engage the thighs towards one another. Breathe in and out. One more breath in, and let's lower gently. And from here, Margot, you can either slide your legs forward or roll on to the left and find a fetus position here, more comfort for you to take your Shavasana. And remember that in Shavasana, the only thing we want is to just let the body relax and integrate. This is not a sleeping moment. It's just a moment for full integration of the connection of the breath, of the body, of the mind.